Welcome to PsychSessions at ACT 2022. That's STP's annual conference on teaching, where PsychSessions had a booth set up for live recording. I'm Garth Neufeld. We suggest that you listen to these short interviews in order, starting with episode 1, where we explain what this series is. We want to thank all of our guests for their participation, and of course, STP. Now, please enjoy. This is PsychSessions at ACT 2022.
Eat the mic.
Eat the mic.
Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Folks, I am so excited to be here with Casey Swanson, high school instructor extraordinaire, and the award you received at ACT 2022 is the
Mary Moffat Award for Teaching Excellence of High School Psychology.
Congratulations. That's a huge deal. We in STP, I think it's we're kind of learning how to, continue to value high school psychology teachers. Any of us who have been kind of in this world for a while and worked with you all, we know that you all can teach circles around us sometimes and have to, but almost by necessity. But real quick, and I'm sure you talked to Eric about this before, maybe Eric and Rob, but how did this whole teaching psych thing come for you?
For me, it started with the Summit for High School Psychology. You were there too.
Yep.
And so that was kind of my springboard. Lindsay Maslin talked about her ignition moment being at ACT, I don't know, whatever year it was. And for me, that was my ignition moment of being in a room with my people. People that I love being in a room where there are people that are smarter than me, that know more than me, have been teaching for me, and just my world was expanded infinitely that week up there, or out there in Ogden. And so right away, Amy Feinberg pushed me to you got to get involved with something. This is your chance to do some work and grow this community. And then Rob McIntyre, same thing, just said, what are you going to do now? Now that you've seen this and you're interested, what are you going to do? And so I started serving on some committees, or in some grant awarding committees, and I actually sat on the civic engagement award committee as well. And so that's just given me a chance to get involved and hang out with more cool people.
And that's all through STP. Now, are you also involved in TOPS?
I'm not involved with TOPS a whole lot. I do a lot of work with IB, but so STP, I am doing some of those committees. And so for me, actually, I think really, it's not lost to me the Mary Moffat Award. Mary was a student of Bill McKeechee at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, which is about 10 minutes from my house. I'm also a faculty member at the School of Education at University of Michigan. I've attempted to get into psychology classes at University of Michigan, and because I'm not a degree major, I can't take some of those upper level classes. And this was Mary Moffat's challenge. She wanted to learn more to be a better high school psychology teacher, and she was denied until Bill McKeechee took her on as a grad student, and that was her foot in the door to become a better psych teacher. So I really connect a lot with this award. It's one of my quests is to learn more and to do more and just immerse myself in this world.
That is such a good backstory for understanding where that award came from. And if people don't know the Bill McKeechee connection to STP, he's just one of the pillars, right, of education, psychology education in the United States. It's McKeechee's teaching tips, right?
Yep.
So
and so I think even at I submitted the write-up from the TOP issue with my award kind of commendation. And I submitted it to my boss at the School of Ed, and I gave her some of the context, and she's like, I think it's the Bill McKeechee Teaching or Center for Teaching and Learning at University of Michigan. It's named after him. It's one of the first centers in the country to focus on the Center of Teaching and Learning. And here I am, I work in the School of Ed training. I work with dozens of teachers right now, as they start their teaching careers. And so that kind of connection was it was not lost to me.
Yeah, so cool. What is next for you? Are you just going to keep investing into, obviously, you sound like you're busy, by the way.
I am busy, yeah.
Yeah. So are you going to keep investing in STP here?
I will continue to do some service roles. Yep. I think at this level, doing a couple committees for awards or travel grants, I think is interesting for me. I enjoy that. And then I think I've worked with Rob McIntyre for a couple of things. And, as he thinks about maybe cycling out and doing a different project, I'm interested in doing potentially This Is How I Teach blog. just to build some more networking and build some more connections and learn about all the cool things that teachers of psychology are doing around this country. So I'm interested in potentially pursuing that a little bit. And then I'm very involved with I've mentioned before, the IB psychology, and we were getting ready for a curriculum review. And so that's taking a lot of my time as well. And then I also train a lot of teachers for that. So I head actually to NITOP, or not to NITOP, the facility where NITOP occurs. I'm there in December every year, usually in June as well, at the Trade Winds. With the same people, the great environment, the great, setting for learning, and I love it. So I always get jealous when I see my STP friends heading down for NITOP.
Yeah.
I can't complain because I was just there a few weeks ago, but it's definitely a special place for learning psychology.
So you're a decorated teacher of psychology. You've had success at it. What do you think, or what kind of advice do you have for high school teachers of psychology? Because you train a lot of them as well, and you work with a lot of them, right? So,
yeah, I think professionally, my first piece of advice would be to get connected to the networks that exist between STP and TOPS. That would be the first piece of advice, to find your people that can support you. And then I would say just read, more reading, just to learn the content, especially for many of our friends that don't have a degree in psychology. They're history teachers or economics teachers that have been thrown into a psychology setting, is just to read. There's so much out there, and it just takes time. And I guess my advice would be then to also have patience with yourself as you learn a new content area, and know that you're going to work hard, and you're going to reflect, and you're going to be awesome if you just give yourself some time.
Well, hey man, your curiosity and your expertise and your drive for all these things is really inspiring. I have kind of followed you from afar for a while, and I'm inspired by what you do. And so thanks for your contribution. Congratulations on this award. It is big. They give one of these away a year, and it's you. So
thanks so much, Garth. It's been fun to watch you be in your element this weekend, interviewing people.
Thanks so much.
Seeing people just the smile on your face as you sit down with every person.
And thanks for your support, too. That's awesome.
Take care, Garth.
Take care.
Did you know that Psych Sessions just launched a website? It's at PsychSessions.org. Check it out to see all our series, and be sure to sign up for the monthly newsletter. We won't fill your inbox with anything but the best curated content from Psych Sessions and our friends. Thanks for listening.